Hi, this is Tina Elmer. Welcome home, Philly and Prudential, Fox and Roach. Today for Philly Neighborhoods, we're going to feature University City's own the Blockley. We're here with Chris. Hey, Chris.
How are you, Tina?
Good, thank you. So I'm going to ask you a little bit about the Blockley and how long have you guys been located in University City?
We've been here for about a year and a half now. The building's got a lot more history than that. It's been a couple of fairly well-known venues in the past, but the new owners bought it in summer of '09, and it opened in September of 2010.
Cool.
I'm sorry, 2009.
Cool. So obviously you're a music venue and you're known for live music. What type of music do you feature?
We try to keep it as diverse as possible. I think the room sets up well for a good dance party, and I think that a lot of the genres that kind of contribute to that feel have worked best here, whether it's jam or reggae, funk, electronic, but we keep it open. We've got a great indie rock band coming in this Friday. We did a big hip-hop show last weekend, so we try to do a little bit of everything.
Awesome. So you obviously have a range of different styles of music. Are most of the bands local? Are they from all over?
It's a good mix of both. We do quite a few touring acts at this point. We fit about 700 people, so
wow.
the room is big enough to do quite a few acts on a national scale. But not only are there local acts coming in to complement those bands and to help get the word out to their crowd in Philly, but then of course there's shows in between on certain nights of the week, or in between if there's no particular tour coming through, where we'll just package together 3 or 4 fairly well-known local bands and try to get the style that fits together and put together shows that way. So
cool.
It's a nice blend of both.
Nice. So tell me, if there was a local musician that wanted to give it their shot here, is there open mic night, or anything like that?
There is. There's actually an open jam, which is essentially an open mic, but a little bit different concept, as opposed to just one microphone and an acoustic guitar or a poetry reading. There's a full band that hosts it and brings all of their equipment out for other people to use. So it actually allows people to jam with each other as opposed to just playing solo with their own songs. They can, test their musicianship with a drummer that you don't know or with a keyboardist that you don't know, and kind of mix and match and play some songs together, which is a little different spin on it, and people seem pretty excited about. We do it every Sunday night.
Yeah, it's totally different. Never have heard that, but I think it sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And now I've heard about pirate radio. What exactly is that you guys do?
Well, the name's a little bit deceiving. We do an event called Pirate Radio Live on Tuesdays, and the concept of it was based on the whole pirate radio concept of giving people the music that they want to hear, the underground, really good roots music, as opposed to just top 40 or whatever the major radio is feeding you. And that's the idea of the night, is to have it sort of be a showcase of really good underground Philly talent, primarily in the funk, jazz, hip-hop, and soul vein, but they do a little bit of everything. We've done some rock and some reggae, and the idea is just to have a consistent event with the same kind of vibe each week. We keep it to $5, so it's an easy cover, and try to display. That's one particular night where we do pretty much all locals, and just give people some good high energy music that they want to hear, rather than feeding them
Whatever
typical cover band
sure.
or whatever else. So.
Sure. So tell me, if someone wants to know what's coming up for your shows, what shows are coming up, who's coming through here, where can they find more information out about you?
The best resource is our website, because it's directly also linked with our ticketing provider.
Okay,
so
cool.
if you go to theblockley.com, it's got a list of all of our shows and detailed information, and also direct links to our Facebook, to the ticketing for each show if there's advanced ticketing available. So that's the best resource, but we also have a substantial fan page on Facebook, also the Blockley, and then we're all over, from MySpace to a lot of the local music blogs and music listings. We try to get our information out to a lot of different sources around Philadelphia, whether they're strictly music or whether it's a Philadelphia Weekly or City Paper. We try to get our information in as many places as possible, but for the most compiled information, the website is probably the best way.
And then give us your address too, in case people want to know where you're located.
The address is 3801 Chestnut Street,
okay.
But it's slightly deceiving because we share the whole block, and the entrance is on 38th Street, kind of halfway between Chestnut and Market.
Cool. Well, definitely check them out. Find out some good new music to listen to, and you can always find me at welcomehomethilly.com. Thanks so much. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.